ever pondered how the imposition of a minimum wage could potentially affect employment? It's a compelling question that invites us to delve into the fascinating world of economics, specifically the concept of real wage unemployment. Real wage unemployment, in the simplest terms, is when people are out of work because the real wage rate, that is the wage rate adjusted for inflation, is too high. But how does this relate to minimum wage laws? Well, when a government sets a minimum wage, it's effectively setting a price floor for labor. This means employers are legally required to pay their workers no less than this set wage. On the surface, this sounds like a great idea. Everyone deserves a living wage, right? However, the reality of the situation is a bit more complex. You see, if the minimum wage is set above the equilibrium wage rate, the rate at which supply of labor meets demand, it can lead to real wage unemployment. Employers might not be able to afford to pay all their workers this higher wage, and as a result, they may choose to hire fewer workers or even lay off existing staff. This is particularly evident in industries like the service and manufacturing sectors, where labor costs make up a significant portion of total costs. For instance, a restaurant that used to employ 10 servers at a lower wage might only be able to afford 7 at the higher minimum wage. That's 3 people who are now unemployed due to the increase in minimum wage, a clear example of real wage unemployment. But it's not all doom and gloom. Advocates of minimum wage laws argue that they ensure workers are paid a wage that meets basic living standards and can stimulate economic growth by increasing the purchasing power of workers. Critics, on the other hand, suggest that these laws can discourage businesses from hiring, leading to increased unemployment. So where does this leave us? It's a delicate balance, isn't it? On one hand, we want to ensure fair wages for workers, but on the other, we don't want to create a situation where people lose their jobs because of wage regulations. To summarize, minimum wage laws can lead to real wage unemployment if they are set above the equilibrium wage rate. This is especially prevalent in sectors like service and manufacturing, where labor costs are significant. While these laws aim to provide workers with a living wage, they can also lead to job losses if not implemented with care. This complex interplay between wages, employment, and economic theory is a testament to the intricacies of economics. It's a field that constantly challenges us to weigh the pros and cons and to navigate the delicate balance between well-intentioned policies and their potential unintended consequences. And that, in essence, is the captivating enigma of economics.